Hello, chat.
Hello.
You're back.
Hello.
I know it's been a strange couple of weeks. Less streams due to sickness and folk being away. But we're back now. I hope you all are doing well.
Hi.
Let's see. There we go. I need to pull the recap up in its entirety. And before we start, just to confirm with everyone, everyone was able to get leveled up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Cool. Then in that case, we will go ahead and hop in if everyone's good and ready.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see. There he is. So, same as usual. You see by the fire sits your good friend, Arturo. And he opens the tome yet again. Hello. I'm really getting worried that Mr. Bonesnap isn't coming back. I really hope he's alright. But I guess I'll keep reading in his stead. Let's delve on in, shall we? Last time, the party ventured with Kinsey heading to Verosa after an interesting ride in his Pegasus-drawn carriage. The group parted ways with Kinsey outside of the gates of Sweek, and the group gave Kinsey a letter to deliver. And Talos asked him to stop by Akram and check in on things, which he agreed to do, before setting off for Osvaldis. Heading into the city, the group was drawn to the allure of the city coliseum, and the group found that there was a spectacle taking place. The party got settled into the stands with what seemed to be a large handful of the city inhabitants. The group watched an orcish man fighting a red dragon. During the fight, Ponto leapt in, joining the fray, which seemed to disrupt things a bit, but the orc was able to handle things and get Ponto back to the safety of the stands. During the chaos, Palm also took notice of her mother Embers and her brother Thatch, who were also there watching the battle. The orc came out on top in the fight, and afterwards he met the party face to face. Palm inquired on why her family were there in Sweek, to which the two admitted to being a fan of the excitement of the Colosseum. The orc who had been fighting introduced himself as Oldorf, who Talos was aware was from Osvaldis, and was a champion of an arena there as well. Oldorf turned out to be very kind and understanding, and he offered to lead the party to Sheets, a very popular local tavern that the group had been hearing about. The group got rooms for the night, had some dinner, and checked out the general store that was part of the tavern itself. During their time in the general store, the group met a shifter by the name of Henry, who urged the party to come to his magic shop. After overhearing that they had Electrum, mentioning that he could help the party use it and draw out its magical properties. The group seemed suspicious of Henry at first, but found that though he was strange, he means well, and is friends with the tavern owner and Oldorf. The group talked with Oldorf about the mayor of Strixik back in Osvaldis, pulling him aside to break the news to him that the mayor, Russell Chapin, had died recently. Though hard news to hear, Oldorf took it well enough and thanked the group for relaying the news to him. The party then started to settle down for the evening, Palm having a bath, Ponto sleeping after taking the brunt of a strong alcoholic drink called the Kraken, and Talos doing some smithing. Bonnie and Talos had a bit of a heart-to-heart, spending a bit of time talking together and discussing why Talos went to the temple in Favel, and Bonnie and his relationship with his father. After a bit, everyone settled down for the evening and headed off to bed, awaiting what the city has in store for them on the morrow. That's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
Low-key, I forgot that we actually went to Sheets. I was like, what are you talking about?
Do wonder how trash did Barney and Talos get?
Ashed or
Hmm.
thrash?
Trash.
Either or.
I guess, yeah, either or. I'm gonna have you make a con check, actually, since you all
Right.
did a bit of drinking. Yeah, so both of you make me a con check as you all awaken this morning.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go.
While they're rolling,
If
very
they-
important question. Who is in the same room as Bonto?
Barney.
Yeah, Barney is.
Hallelujah.
Is it a con check or save?
I'm gonna say it's con check.
Alright, that's
If they
Eight.
both fail, do they kiss?
The con check
Through
is
the
to
walls.
see how hungover they are.
I think that's a wisdom check.
I'll leave that up to the two of them.
No pressure
Guys,
for
guys,
that.
That'd be
we're
a
supposed to-
terrible first person to find out.
Well, I got a 13 for mine.
Guys, we're supposed to leave the shipping to the fans, not to ourselves.
We're fans of ourselves. You gotta be a little
Yeah.
bit in love with your own characters.
True.
I'm a fan of both your characters, so it's okay for me to ship.
I mean, we have bingo
Candles
sheets for
breathe.
our campaign. We're definitely
Go take a
fans
cold
of-
shower. Damn.
But yes,
I
with
should
the
have added
eight-
that to my. Actually, that is on my bingo sheet. Wait. Okay, what are the rolls?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what are you adding?
Let me just make sure it's name. Time to play my least favorite game, which is called which folder and what did I call it?
Oh no.
Felt.
Yeah, I definitely have that same problem. I should organize my desktop a little better.
Oh, here we go. It's in my F drive and it's called Varaxes Bingo.
Nice.
Wait, what? Sorry, my thing kind of messed up. What happened?
I'm just checking my bingo sheet
Yeah.
for
Oh.
things. Please do continue.
But yes, with the 8, Talish, your head's throbbing a bit, but you, other than that, you feel all right. You can definitely feel the drinks. There's this kind of distant throbbing in the back of your head from the alcohol from yesterday. And Barney, other than feeling a bit of that as well, maybe a bit to a lesser extent, you seem all right.
Okay.
Dallas wakes up, his head's throbbing. He immediately goes to check to make sure he still has conned.
Yeah, you definitely do. You see Gone is still in the sheath.
Oh. Oh, good.
Gone just blinks at you. Yeah, as you all awaken this morning, anyone up to anything in particular before you all meet up? Or are you all just gonna reconvene?
Barney will do his usual prepare coffee for everyone routine.
Fonto was about to ask. Hell yeah.
Okay, so my bingo square is not Talos and Barney. It's someone
Aw.
else. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint. Actually, I shouldn't be apologizing. They should be, because
Just one bingo square for each of the big boys. Pairings.
I should make a secondary bingo chart just for shipping.
Shipping.
I mean, if it happens organically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all smell the familiar scent of coffee on the air this morning as Barney is preparing the morning nectar.
Candles is actually up. Is actually going to be up for once. You know, some real shit's going down.
Yeah. You all convene with Barney to get your coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Palace is just dressed in his chiton. It's like, ugh.
Pom feels great because she didn't drink.
Good morning, everyone.
Heather also feels great.
Morning, Eric.
Already
Good morning.
How'd everyone sleep?
Yeah, pretty alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was all
Mhm.
warm and cozy. Oh, York, do you have another one of them cookies?
Oh, yeah.
Me?
And York will pull out another cookie and hand it over to you, Ponto.
Oh, I'm gonna dunk it in my coffee.
Maybe keep a spoon in there in case it breaks off.
Oh yeah, we should stop at Sheath and get some of them biscottis.
Mm.
No.
Well, I want you to explain what you put in chat here.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She's having a pee, okay?
That's some feral energy that not even Ponto has produced.
I will cover in chat and I see that. Yes. You all get
The
your
portal
coffee,
putty has a
and you
has a
have your
pipe.
pee.
it's got a pipe leading directly into Barney's coffee bag.
Oh
No.
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 Ew, no.
No,
The
Not canon.
corrupted coffee.
no.
Cursed. Sorry for that mental image. I retract everything I just said.
Delete us.
Delete this. Computer, delete this.
Shy. What's your
What's
plan for
on
today?
the... Actually, that was pretty much what I was about to say here. I guess, well, Pom, this is where you come from, right? Do you need to see your family?
I'd love to. I mean, I did see them in the stands, but that wasn't exactly the reunion I was envisioning.
It seemed that we had a little bit of interruption before we got to properly meet them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not extremely urgent. If we have more urgent things to do, I'm happy to do those first.
Oh no, we should totally go. I want to see your family. We gotta see Barney's.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
They did seem
sure.
nice.
they're yeah. They can be intense.
What's having a sibling like?
It's you know when you eat something delicious, but it
Oh yeah.
makes you feel a bit sick, and then you think I'm never gonna eat this again, and then maybe a week later you're like, I wish I could have that thing again because it's so good. That's kind of what it's like.
I've not thought about that like that, but then again, I don't have any siblings either.
Wait, you eat your brother? I
Uh,
mean,
not usually.
my tribe did that too, but
No,
not
I mean,
usually.
metaphorical sense
Yes
where
or no?
no. Oh, my
Oh.
dog's licking my foot. Sorry. That was half of why I had that strange tone of voice just now. As I said, no, he started slurping my toes
Oh,
because
no,
he's
indeed.
chewing his
Blah.
he's chewing his chew. I gave him a fresh chew to make him stop bothering me, but now he's eating it on my feet, and it's summer, so I'm not wearing any shoes. And then, yeah.
No, secretly we're LARPing, and that was North.
What?
Huh?
No.
Gross.
North,
Okay,
North is licking your feet.
No, Pen. Oh, Indy, no. That's so gross. It's so moist. Okay. What was I saying?
It's the revenge for the nectar comment.
Yes. Okay, fine. What I was saying, Ponto, is that it's it's great and it makes you feel wonderful to have family, but it can also get a bit too much and you need some distance, which I've now had, so it'll probably be fine to hang out again.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so
in that case,
should
we could definitely go visit your family here. Just
Yeah.
making sure it's not. We're not on a. I guess this is more a DM question than like to us, but we're not on a time crunch to see Varaxes, right?
No, and you were told by Kenzie that Varaxes is
Or at least not-
very patient, so you're not on any time crunch.
I mean, theoretically, we could be under a time crunch given the whole, general situation, but that's not important.
Who was that?
Alright.
You got optics.
Varaxes is cool to wait around while we just kind of level grind random encounters until we hit level 10.
Yeah. But yeah, you're not under any time crunch.
Great. Well, let's go.
Yeah. I mean,
Did
just,
we want to stop by that shop first?
yeah, good point.
We can stock
which one?
up. You know that weird guy who was like fishing us the other day?
Yes. The uni shoe gentleman.
Yes.
Unishu?
Yes.
That was Henry, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Henry.
Sure. I mean, I am very interested to see what exactly his deal is, so that first, then family.
All right. Are you all heading out to find this magic shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were told that it's essentially next door. It's not too hard to find. And stepping outside, you do see just across the street is a magic shop called Henry's Esoteric Emporium.
How'd we miss that?
Oh my god.
Does
We
it have
found
tie?
E3.
Does it have tie dye and dream catchers in the windows?
It is oddly dark. Like, you can't really see too much.
It's not Henry's esoteric body part chopping shop, is it?
That's in the back.
Oh, it's a different division.
And despite his accent, his name is actually Henry, E-N-R-Y.
Oh.
Henri.
Yeah. You all head inside.
After you.
I guess I'll go
Okay.
in first.
I'll go with you.
So, you
Yeah,
step...
Kendall's isn't really hesitating about going in.
Okay. Yeah, you all
What
head
else?
over to the... You head over to Henry's Esoteric Emporium and... I imagine, maybe a bit slowly, open the door, and as to what it smells like, you're met with very floral scent, I'd say. Like an
Jasmine?
exotic flower of some kind.
Neroni?
Very, I don't know, admittedly, I'm not very versed in flowers, but definitely something
Manoi.
very, very sweet and exotic.
Probably Manoi then.
Listen.
I was
Alyssum
thinking
is
Alyssum.
nice.
Yeah.
We have a bunch in our garden.
Yeah, they smell like honey.
Oh,
It's
nice.
my favorite. It's my favorite flower.
I love them because they're so easy to grow and they self-seed. So when you put them in your garden, you basically have them forever.
That sounds good and bad.
It's good if you like them, which I do. So I'm gonna make it whoever moves in here next's problem. I've emptied 2 entire seed packets in this garden already. So
Oh, yes. Anyway.
Yeah, you all step inside, and you are met with the familiar face of Henry. And he is behind the counter. Oddly, there isn't a lot here. It's a very small shop, and you see that there's nothing on display. The only thing that there's really in here is a orb on the counter in front of him. Hello.
Oh, nice orb.
Thank you. Glad you all came by. What can I help you with?
Say, is that a scrying orb? Sorry.
No, it's kind of my supply. I can get you magical items from the orb. Does that make sense?
Ooh.
Like, let's
So,
see. If you wanted like a
portal?
pair of boots, and he'll reach into it, and he pulls out a pair of boots and sets them on the counter. They seem to come out of the orb.
Oh,
Now, that seems like smart inventory management.
Ponto's gonna start climbing up onto the.
Oh, yeah, just, Paul makes a movement to remove Ponto from the counter.
Henry
Would
doesn't
Poncho
seem
survive
bothered.
in there?
I don't think you could go in. You could reach in, but you can't fit your whole body in.
If you're happy for him to experiment, then I will leave him be, because I kind of also want to see what's going
I just want to look inside. Is it like big on the inside or small?
It's kind of like a void. It's kind of green in there. Starry.
Green? Oh, like where my mom lives. Hold on, let me stick my head in it. I want to see.
So,
Can he
Fonto,
breathe in
you
there?
try to stick your head in it, and your forehead just kind of presses up against the orb.
I would like to mention that he's going to do it full force, so
Oh,
he's going to
no.
hit himself on the head. Go whack!
bonk.
Oh!
Well, I don't think I've ever tried to look in with my head, but I guess you can't do that.
Maybe you have to go in hand first.
Maybe.
Yeah, how does it tell the difference between your hand and your head?
He shrugs. Magical guess.
Oh, yeah. Let me stick my hand in it. What?
And yeah, sticking your hand in it is very cold, and you can feel. Is Ponto imagining anything in particular when he reaches his hand in, or is he just kind of going for it?
He's just going for it. He's doing it live.
Let's see. Roll. So, you reach your hand in, and you feel something that feels like a card. You retrieve it.
Yeah, he's gonna yoink that bitch right out.
So you pull it out, and in your hand is a small deck of cards. And Henry's eyes go wide.
No.
You might want to be careful with that one.
Oh no, was I right?
I think so.
What is this?
Oh my god, I looked over at chat. Yeah, you were right.
Oh no!
Oh god!
No!
Ponto, maybe, can we maybe just put that down on the table there?
So, it's for sale, but I will warn you, it's quite dangerous. That's called a deck of many things.
Why are you selling this?
Whoa! Many
He sells
things.
magical
But
items.
it's just a thing of cards.
So they produce magical effects. Not all of them are very nice. Some of them can be fatal.
Huh?
Go
Some of
on.
them will kill you and hurt others.
Oh. Cards?
Yeah. We've sold a deck to some folk in the past, and it didn't go well.
You mean you have them
Oh,
one
what
of
happened to
these?
DM?
So one of them lost their soul, and another one turned the sky red. And there was once a big wave above the city. One of them got rich though.
Do
Have
any
you
of
considered
us?
keeping them in a case?
Rich?
Well, yeah, they got a bunch of valuables, gems, gold.
But
Shinies?
you have to keep in mind, Pointer. It's not a guarantee.
I'm willing to part with it if you want to buy it, but again, it's dangerous, so just a warning.
How much?
Uh,
Grabs people's souls. A bunch of cards.
we'll sell it for 150 gold.
That's quite steep, but understandable.
I'm just gonna look around at everyone. Is that a lot?
Yeah, Pointer. That's a lot.
Unless
fair
you
bet.
die, in which case it's a cheap price for your life.
I mean, there is a possibility that you make a lot more than that by a card, but
Well, I think in this case we should probably do damage control now, since I think, yeah, he's just gonna like draw in closer and whisper into into Henry's ear. It's like he might be, just pulling out cards willy nilly, if you get what I mean.
yeah. Maybe if you buy it, try and make sure everyone's aware when you're gonna pull a card.
That's worse.
Well,
This
there's
is
no
the equivalent
guarantee.
of a toddler walking into a room with a grenade.
We could just not buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
like
there's no guarantee of that not happening.
That's true. I'll
How
leave
does
it up
this
to
even
you.
work?
So if you
don't
one of the
tell him.
Yeah, exactly. Why did you mention riches?
Ponto, let's just say that we don't have enough shinies for that.
Oh.
But maybe we can find something better, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Something less fatal to your party members.
Like, is it-
Mr.
like-
Henry, you mentioned you could do stuff with Electrum, right? Yeah. So if you have Electrum, or it could help you draw out your potential with it.
That sounds great.
All right. Then I'll have you touch the orb, and we'll see what we can do. Who wants to go first?
I could.
All right. You touch the orb.
Let me just... Yes. Just how much Electrum do we need for this?
It'll vary depending on what you get.
Okay, so it's like a random table of something.
Well, it's curated, but each thing costs a different amount of Electrum.
Okay. Alright, she will reach it.
Okay.
Before she does that, Ponto's just gonna toss the deck of many things back into the orb.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to. All right. So, Palm, as you touch the orb, you can feel this magical essence flow through you, and I'll now tell you what Electrum boons are available to you. And after I list these all off, I'm gonna copy and paste them and DM them to you so you can look through them.
Thanks.
Cool.
So the first option for you, Palm, is that Crow gains an enhanced combat form and becomes an empowered familiar. That would entail Crow getting a new stat block and being able to do more in combat. That would be something that would come into effect probably next session, because I would have to write up the stat block. But that's an option for six Electrum. One option is for when you use your Call of the Storm feature, you can use your reaction to strike the attacker with a bolt of lightning, and it deals 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier instead of just your wisdom modifier. So that's 4 Electrum. One is the fog you create with your Lurker in the Fog feature. Can be seen through by a number of willing creatures you choose. So that's 5 Electrum. For 6 Electrum, you can get the ability to learn a Chronicle from any Chronicler subclass that you meet the prerequisite for. And then these last 2 options are available to everyone. One lets you increase your movement speed by 10 feet, and the other lets you increase your AC by 1. And both are 4 Electrum each.
Oh,
I'll copy and send that to you.
thanks. So Palm becomes aware of these options, or are they kind of
Yes.
explained to her?
Yeah,
Okay.
so essentially you become aware of these options.
Out of curiosity, she's gonna feel around if she can feel anything physically in there as well, because I'm sure it feels like strange and interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or is she just touching the orb? She's not inside the orb.
So with this, you're just kind of touching the surface of the orb. It feels very cool to the touch, and kind of has this faint, almost like a heartbeat. It's like you can feel your own heartbeat through your hand.
Interesting. Okay,
There you are.
thank you. Okay, so is it okay if she sticks her hand in?
So yeah, you could stick your hand in, but that would be different from touching it for the contact here.
Yeah, I just want to feel what it feels like.
Yeah, so sticking your hand in, it feels like... what's the best way to describe it? It's like sticking your hand into a body of cold water without your hand getting wet.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, she'll pull her hand back and she will say, can I have a moment to think about this?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Who's up next?
I think maybe Barney should stick his hand in.
All right. So same with you, Barney. As you touch the orb, you feel that same kind of cold feeling. So Barney, your options, while your mark is active, your Ravenous Recovery causes you to regain a number of hit points equal to 1 plus the roll of your mark die instead of half the result. So it would essentially double the healing you get back from your Ravenous Recovery. That one is more steep at 10 Electrum. The second option lets North become an empowered familiar. He gained an enhanced combat form, and that would effectively make North a familiar as well. Next one, this is an upgrade to Aspect of Nature. It becomes a ritual spell for you, and when you cast it as a ritual spell, you can choose 2 aspects instead of 1. There's an upgrade to your spells that augment weapon attacks, such as Phoenix Strike or Frazzle. They don't require concentration, and they last the duration to land a successful weapon attack, but you'd only be able to have 1 active at a time. And then you also have the movement speed and the AC options as well. And I'll copy and paste that.
I think I'll probably go with having North as my familiar.
Okay. Let me do this.
How much Electrum is that?
That one is 6. And
So-
also,
so-
if you don't have enough Electrum for anything, you guys are free to pull your Electrum. There we go. All right. Who wants to touch the orb next?
You gotta
I'll
pull our
give it a go.
Electrum to get the 100 Electrum prize.
Yeah, Talos will give it a go.
All right. So, Talos, you touch the orb, and your options are a lot wordier. The first one gives you the ability to enter rune stance. So as a bonus action on your turn, you can choose to enter a rune stance. If you do so, its effects apply in a 10-foot radius around you. They last until you switch to another one or you're knocked unconscious. And you would have the option of Destruction Stance, which is the first time an enemy within the area takes damage, it takes extra amount equal to half your number of inscribed runes. Or Protection Stance, which is the first time you or an ally within the area takes damage, it's reduced by an amount equal to half your inscribed runes. That's 8 Electrum for the rune stance. You have the option to learn an additional rune of your choice, and during a long rest, you can designate a non-magical item you're wearing or carrying as a runic nexus. And when you do that, you can choose a number of runes equal to your proficiency bonus from your runic lexicon, inscribing them on the object, and you gain the passive benefits from the runes inscribed on it. They don't count as inscribed runes and can't be invoked unless you spend runic charges to invoke them, but you would get the passive benefits. The next one, you'd be able to expend the use of your second wind to gain a runic charge, allowing you to choose one of your nut runes and invoke it again. You also have the option to gain additional use of your second wind. Then you have the movement speed and the AC. And I'll copy and paste that all for you.
Oofa doofa. That is a lot.
Yeah.
So the runic nexus, that's like on only a singular object, right?
Yes, so you would be able to inscribe multiple runes into that object and basically get the passive benefit from them without it counting against your runes.
That is really, really good. How much is that?
That is 8 Electrum.
Alright. Because there's some that, like, the passes alone are good enough, so I think I'm gonna do that.
Alright. There's yours. Oh my god, that bingo square is great.
Isn't it? Nice. I hope it comes to pass, maybe. I hope.
That is great. Alright. Who is next to touch the orb?
A new hand touches the beacon.
Alright, Ponto. So you touch the orb.
Yo.
So you have the option for a upgrade to the Guidance cantrip. The range becomes 60 feet for you, and you can use it as a reaction when a creature fails an ability check. Additionally, it doesn't require concentration, but you can only target, or you can only benefit from one instance of the spell at once. You have the option to learn 2 Stargazer cantrips of your choice, which would count as Druid cantrips for you and not count against your cantrips known. Another option would allow you to cast cantrips while wild-shaped. And you also have the option of, while wild-shaped into a dragon, you can add your Wisdom modifier to damage you deal with bite and claw attacks. And then you have the option for the movement speed and the AC increases. And I will copy and paste that and send it to you.
That's a lot of options.
There we go. Yeah, when I make these, I try to give a good handful for everyone to choose from. and as you guys level up in the campaign, there will be more that become available to you. There we go. And that one. There you go. All right. Who next? Come through our candles.
I can go.
All right. So Gunther, you touch the orb, and your options. You have the ability to get Protector's Charity upgraded. It'd allow you to cast it as a reaction to an ally taking damage instead of an action for Electrum. You have an option for a Guiding Bolt upgrade, which when you cast Guiding Bolt, if it hits, attacks are made with advantage against the target until the start of your next turn, as opposed to just the next attack. There is an option for you to gain additional use of your Channel Divinity, and you regain 1 expended use whenever you score a critical hit with a weapon attack, which is 8 Electrum. There's an option that lets you use a use of your Channel Divinity to regain the amount of spell slots of a combined level equal to your proficiency bonus, or 6 Electrum. And then you have the movement speed and the armor class increases. And we'll send that to you now.
Quick question.
Sure.
I just looked at my AC because I was thinking of taking the AC one, but it says my AC is 14. Can that be right at level 7?
Yeah. Depending on what kind of armor you have.
Yeah, what is it that you're wearing?
I don't recall putting on like massive heavy armor. I'm just not used to having such a high AC.
14 is not. 14 is not a terribly high AC, so that's probably like leather armor or something you're wearing.
Yeah, it's pretty common
am
for
I thinking of?
like studded leather.
Yeah, it might even just be like no, it might not even be armored if your dex is high enough. Because
Yeah.
I'd have an AC of 14 if I wasn't wearing armor. Because I have big dex.
I have no armor, I think, actually.
So it's probably your dex that's quite high.
Interesting.
Yeah. What's your dex score?
14 plus 2.
Yeah, so your base dex would put it at 12, but with studded leather, that would put it at 14.
Oh, there, armor, light armor. Sorry, I was looking in the wrong spot. Yeah, okay. I just feel like this is really high because I remember my very high level other character had AC that was lower than this, but
Were you playing a caster? Because that might be it.
it was a cleric.
Yeah.
I guess it varies. It depends on the kind of cleric.
Anyway, sorry for the interruption. Please
you're
do
good.
carry on. Thank you for answering my question.
Yeah. All right. Is candles?
Just making sure we can only choose. We can only choose one of these, right?
No, you can choose as many as you can afford.
Oh, awesome.
Well, that changes things.
I am going to pick Protector's Charity upgrade, and I'll choose the use a Channel Divinity to regain spell slots.
All right, I will mark those. All right. Candles, are you touching the orb?
Yes.
All right. So your options are, one lets you learn an additional alchemic concoction from any apothecary subclass for 5 Electrum. One would let you administer an alchemic concoction to a willing creature. You can choose to also gain the benefit from it when you do so. You may only benefit from one at a time. So basically, whenever you give a beneficial effect, you also would benefit from it. That's 4 Electrum. One will let you gain an additional Apothic Rite of your choice for 6 Electrum. This next one is very wordy. So this one's for 10 Electrum. During a long rest, you can brew spell tinctures. Thus spending 10 minutes to do so. You can create a number of spell tinctures equal to your proficiency bonus. And when you do so, you choose a spell of 1st level or higher. up to a level equal to your proficiency bonus, and this can come from any spell list. For a spell to be eligible, has to have a casting time of 1 action or 1 bonus action, and you would have to provide any material components if they're consumed and worth at least 25 gold or more. The created tincture lasts until you next complete a long rest, and as an action, a creature holding it can drink it to cast a spell that's stored in it. And it would use the same action as the spell would normally. It doesn't require any components. The imbiber is treated as the spell's caster, and you choose the spell's targets through the spell. Though the spell uses your alchemical save DC and your alchemical attack modifier. And if it requires concentration, the person that drank it is responsible for maintaining it. Then you have the movement speed and the AC.
All right. Let me just double check the possible rights.
Send those to you. I forgot how wordy that one was. TLDR, you can brew spell potions.
Nice.
Very cool.
Very best for our cat. I don't know why I said cat's backseat.
There you are.
He can't be
I mean, cat is accurate.
So the effects of these only will be felt next session.
It's specifically for the familiar ones because I have to make them stat blocks.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
But I mean, with them, like for North actually becoming a familiar, he become a familiar now. He just wouldn't have the enhanced combat capabilities until I make the stat block.
Cool.
But yeah, I will give you a moment to look those over and decide. And once you have, just let me know, and I'll mark them off.
I have decided, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I also spent all my Electrum now.
All right. Which ones?
Yeah, I'm
did you
gonna
want
bankrupt
left?
myself. So I would like the armor class one.
All right. And what else?
Then the empowered familiar one.
All right.
And the lurker and the fog one.
All right. We'll mark those.
And that's exactly 15, which I have.
Awesome. All right, Ben, which ones did you want?
I'm taking North, becoming a empowered familiar, and I am taking the weapon augmentations, which is 4 and 6 Electrum respectively. So that would be 10 total.
All right.
Which is what I had.
Those are marked off. All right. Has anyone else decided which ones they want? Optics, I know I got yours.
I will take the bonus to my wild shape attacks.
All right. Any other ones?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right.
Is someone helping Ponto count out his Electrum?
He's a big boy. He got it.
We did that for my nephew this morning. He brought a little children's book that he couldn't sell at market or something apparently, and he offered it to us. He wanted to know if we wanted to buy it from him for 2 rand, which is like 20 American cents or something.
Oh.
And we gave him 5 rand, and he was like, he's 7, so he was very, very chuffed with his sale that he made. Name.
I'm also gonna purchase the increase armor class by 1 for 4.
All right.
So I have 3 Electrum left, in case anyone is a little bit short.
So you took that one. Did you take any other ones?
Oh, I took that one. I took the runic Nexus.
Gotcha.
So it was 8 and 4 for 12. I have 15, so I have 3 left.
All right.
I hate to say this to you. Do you mind if I also get the increased armor class?
Yeah, that's fine. There you go.
Cool. Thank you so much.
All right. Did you decide which ones you want, Saffron?
So I think I'm going to do the chunky spell description, the
Spell tincture.
spell
then.
tinctures.
All right.
Okay, and I'm going to learn one alchemic concoction. There was one that I had been looking at that was in a different class. I cannot remember which one it was though, so I will double check those. But those are the ones I'm going to pick.
All right. All right. Did anyone else have any other ones they want to take, or is that all of them?
Nothing I can take. I mean, Talos has 3 Electrum. He's willing to give out in case anyone wants something else.
I don't have enough for anything else.
All right. Yeah, as you each respectively touch the orb, Henry will take the required electrum, and you see it is infused into the orb. And with the cases of everything except the familiars, that magic is then infused into you, and you receive the benefits. As for with Crow, Crow has to touch the orb to receive the benefits of the enhanced familiar, and same with North. And with North, it's more of a ritual. You see Henry kind of meditating, and you see North's form becoming more ethereal. He's still physical to the touch, as Crow is as well, but he is now considered a familiar, so he's able to vanish and be resummoned, etc.
Cool.
Yeah. Always a good time to help folk with their electrum needs. It's pretty rare.
That was much better than the other option.
Right.
I love how he says
Ideal
it's pretty
different.
rare, as we all just gave every single last almost electrum away we had. It's like, it's rare. Oh, okay.
Well, what else are we going to use it on?
Yeah, true. I guess. Except maybe goods and services. But,
We can use gold for that.
yeah, true.
Yeah, it's just
I'm just
it's
checking
just the
my
highest form of
sheet here.
currency.
Yeah, I have way less gold than I realized. I maybe shouldn't have bankrupted myself, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Because
Thank you
again,
for,
one electrum is equivalent to 100 gold.
Yeah. I mean, it feels good to have a spending spree now and then, I guess. It's like a treat yourself moment.
Yeah.
So I think, are we now safe to point out that Ponto could have easily afforded that deck of many things?
Oh, for sure.
Oh yes,
Okay,
I don't know if I'd do that. That would be mean.
Oh,
Ponto
No,
has
no,
no
I mean
concept
out
of
of
that.
character.
Oh, right.
No, yeah, I'm not I'm going to try to avoid even referencing the deck of many things around Ponto in character. Let's just hope he forgets about it.
The forbidden
He
object.
probably will.
That would complete one of my bingo squares, but
Yeah.
you know, maybe we should offer a little prize. If everyone else is doing bingo sheets, maybe one of like me or Ben could offer someone a doodle as the first person to get bingo.
That sounds fun.
Bingo.
Show your work.
Here it is. It's the Ironheart brew that I want to learn.
I think that's from the Brewmaster.
Yes.
Henry is able to get you all situated, and afterwards kind of looks you all over. So, anything else we can help you with? The orb can kind of get you any magical items you might need or guess, though we'll have to price them. I usually price them by rarity.
Do you have any potions of long rest?
No, but I know someone who had something similar. Well, it's not
Okay.
necessarily a potion, I guess. It's more. He had this stuff called sun milk.
Sun milk or sin milk?
Yeah, sun milk.
Is this an Arturo by any chance?
No, it's a Minotaur fellow named Jason. Lives in.
Jason.
Where does he live? He lives in Shamhide.
Oh well. Let me have a look at my stats and see what other items I might want.
Yeah, essentially, he can get you any magical item up to, I'd say, probably very rarity. They would definitely be on up there in price for the higher rarities, but yeah, he can get you some magical items. So if you had anything specifically you were looking at, he can get it for you.
Do you have any either rings of spell storing or rings of the grammarian?
Don't have a ring of the grammarian, or could you get you a spell storing ring? Let's see. Let me see what rarity is ring of spell storing. It is rare. Right, so I'll get you a ring of spell storing. Probably be pretty pricey. Looking at about 500 gold.
That's a bit above my budget, but thank you.
Well, if you ever get more and you come back by, we'll have it for you.
Sure, thanks. Palm is wiping away an invisible tear.
What? You know what? I've got a bit of, gold to spare if you want to get that.
Oh, I couldn't. That's a lot to owe someone.
I do have 20 platinum pieces.
Wow. Where'd you get that? Wait, I have like 65 gold total now.
Well, I haven't really spent anything that Yorick gave me, so you're more than welcome to it.
Did I forget to add money to my equipment?
Barney just never spent his money.
I mean, I don't
Neither
think
did Poncho, but that's because he's hoarding it.
Does anyone else have platinum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that doesn't have platinum? What the heck? I might have forgotten to add something to my sheet.
Yeah, Yorick
Yeah, let me
paid
double
you
check, 'cause I
all,
don't think
in advance in platinum.
Yeah, how much was that?
I think it was the 20 platinum that he paid
Yeah.
you. So
Oh, the platinum.
You should have 20 platinum. So he also gave,
Me?
he
Okay.
gave you Electrum, I think last session, then you got
Yes.
platinum at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
So why is mine on 0? Did we shop at some point?
You bought a bunch of
We
stuff,
did
I
shop.
think.
You bought those paints.
Yeah. Okay, that might. I mean, were they 20?
Oh yeah, you
platinum?
bought the marvelous pigments, that's what it might have been.
And you also bought had a dagger forged and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, so the accounting does make
A
sense.
lot
okay,
of fancy
that's
things.
fine.
But yeah,
He likes to
I
shop.
was hearing. I was still hearing Electrum. So when Ben was like said that he had 20, I was like, oh wait, shit, what?
And
Yeah,
20
no,
platinum.
no. Okay, no, it's fine. I think I must have spent it and not accidentally forgotten to add my pay to my sheet.
Got any bags of holding?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good question.
Those should go for, let's see, bag of holding. We'll go for 120 gold.
Alright, so platinum is 10 gold to a piece, right?
Yep.
Shoot, I'm at 97. Talos will kind of like rummage around, like, I have
Here,
some tea.
I have 4 platinum. I could give some to Talos.
I have a bunch of teeth from a giant elemental.
Could be. What I think I could do bargain with you.
I have 100, say like,
Wonder if I
Maybe
see,
like 50?
see a couple of them.
oh, sure, and he'll like. Imagine he has a regular pack, so I think he just like dumps out like a ton of teeth and claws. Yeah, I got
Okay.
100 teeth, 15 claws.
And he takes a look at them and kind of picks them up, examines them. I could say, let's see. How about this? Old boy, the teeth at a gold piece each.
Oh, okay. So how about 50 teeth? So that'd be 50 gold pieces. And I have 97 gold. So I would actually have enough.
Sure.
How about like 50 of the teeth, and how much would you want for like maybe the claws? Because there's 15 of those, and I can maybe spare 5.
Let's see. The claws are a bit bigger. I'll take the claws at 5 a piece.
Alright, so that'd be 25. Alright, so that'd be 75 gold there. And so that, okay, 75 plus 3. I can do math. Alright, so at the 172 gold minus 120 gold for the bag, so I'd have 52 gold left.
Alright.
Right.
And yeah, he will reach in and produce a bag of holding. There you are.
Always a good buy.
Yeah.
Right. He'll he'll hand it to Candles.
Oh?
Well, I mean, you seem to like gather a lot of stuff as we go along. I mean, we could probably all use it as a group, but I think it'd probably be better on you.
Bottomless herb bag, nice.
I'll be sure to take good care of it.
It's like a crafting bag you get in an MMO game.
Do you have any portable holes? Those are probably expensive though.
Portable hose.
Don't put it in the bag.
Or in the portal potty, I'm assuming.
That
Toilet
might be a bad. Palm accidentally leaves it in her pocket when she goes to the bathroom and just explodes.
Toilet void.
Well, it could explode, or it could open a hole into the septic tank or whatever the thing has. So
Sends it to the toilet dimension.
that's just Earth.
The toilet dimension. No, I don't have any portable hole. I might have a spell scroll that could do something similar though. Let's see. Of this, he will pull out a scroll and set on the table. It's a spell scroll for a spell called Imaginary Hole.
Imaginary hole. Okay. Does it have actual effects or are those imaginary too?
So Imaginary Hole, it's a first level illusion spell. It's 1 action, 60 feet. It is instantaneous. A creature of your choice within range sees the ground open underneath them. They have to succeed in an intelligence save or take 2d6 psychic damage and fall prone.
I mean, that actually does sound like it could be useful. Sure, why not? How much is that?
Let's see. So for this, just 50 gold.
50. Okay, that's also above my budget. Thanks though.
What? Seriously,
I-
I could just get that for you.
No, I'd prefer not to.
I mean,
keep my money.
I'm going to buy a scroll regardless, so I might as well.
But then it would be your scroll.
I don't mind parting with it.
Okay, well, if you insist, I'd be grateful.
Alright. Say, besides that scroll, don't suppose you have a scroll of teleportation?
I do, although that would be quite pricey. Let's see. Teleportation is a 6th level spell. Let's see here. Oh wait, no, it's 7th. Now, let me do some math. That would be 50. Right, so or could part with that for 350 gold.
It is quite steep, but I mean, I suppose I can afford it. So, yeah, alright. I'll get the scroll of teleportation and the scroll the pomegranate wants.
Do you need help with that?
No, I'm good. And he'll put down how many pieces pieces of gold is in a piece like what's the equivalent for platinum?
So
It's
1
10
platinum is 10 gold.
Cool. He'll put down, and it's 300 gold for the. Was it 350?
350.
Okay. I actually don't have enough.
Yeah, the pricing for scrolls essentially is 50 gold per spell level.
If you want to leave the whole scroll, then that's fine. If it'll put you in the right.
No, it's good. I can get that scroll. I just won't get the teleportation scroll.
I mean, are you sure?
I wouldn't have enough regardless.
Okay. Well, I'll make it up to you sometime.
Sure. Wait. Hang on, let me do some maths. I'm mixing up.
Arnie's brain has caught up to the conversation.
Yeah.
Blame the hangover.
Yeah. Always good to get some shopping done.
Yeah, no, I don't actually have enough for that scroll. I'll get pomegranate scroll.
Alice has gold. He will lend you gold. Alice has 3 Electrum left.
Electrum is
Ponto's
100
gonna-
gold each.
Ponto's gonna raise his hand real quick. Do you have something that will turn make disappear?
Oh, shoot. I'll get you a potion or maybe a ring.
Ooh, ring. That sounds real nice.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll get you Ring of Invisibility, but it's quite steep in price. Let me see, actually. Thing you're wearing, carrying is visible. This is legendary? Huh.
Whoa.
Oh, a ring of invisibility? Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Very interesting. It doesn't seem like it's legendary though, because it's not greater invisibility. That is interesting.
Yeah, but it's invisibility at will.
It's true. What could port with the Ring of Invisibility for 800 gold?
Oh,
Not as expensive as some other legendary stuff, but still quite expensive.
Can I insight check to see if we're being fleeced?
Sure.
Uh, 18?
He seems like he's trying to give you a good deal, but also be reasonable.
Okay.
Ponto's gonna look at his little bag of money. How much are one of these? And he holds out the Electrum.
100 gold.
Oh! Oh, so you need 8.
Yeah, so if you had 8 of those, or could port with the ring.
Oh, I got you right here! Oh. He's gonna reach in his bag and grab 8 of his Electrum. He's gonna hand it to the guy.
Alright. Here you are. He will hand Ponto a Ring of Invisibility.
Oh,
Oh wait, we actually gave him that? Oh,
Oh,
no!
I mean, we say that now, but it could be the thing that saves our butts in some kind of situation, so...
I mean, we say that now, and then he could also be just using it to prank us too.
I mean,
Or
there are
just to be a general
bingos.
menace to society.
I do have bingo squares for Ponto.
Honestly,
So we should probably get a bag of flour. You know, just in
I mean,
case.
I mean, I have that.
I love that idea.
to be fair, Ponto hasn't hurt us with his pranks yet. So, I mean, I don't think we have to be too... Okay, I guess we are going to get that flower then.
He's
Laugh like
caused,
that.
he's caused emotional distress, which is bad enough. She hopes that no one remembers that she actually farted on him.
We're just gonna ignore that little tidbit.
We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
That criminal looks
we do
vaguely
have
in a different direction.
We do have a Ponto tracker.
That's true.
Yeah, I think, like, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm just worried about everyone else.
Do you have anything that lets people see invisible creatures?
Yeah. So I have this thing called an Ursad's Eye. It would require that you replace an eye. Also
Alright, I'm
have-
gonna stop you right there.
I'm gonna have to stop
say
you
no
right
more.
there.
I'm sold.
Oh, Gunther seems keen.
Oh no. I was just kidding.
I
I'm
also
good.
have this lantern, I think, does something similar.
Oh. Is it under 63 gold?
You almost have to replace the
Let
eye
me
with
check.
it.
Oh, no! Put a lantern in your eye socket. That would be a cool character design, though, if somebody had a light up eye.
It would be 120 gold.
Okay. Thanks.
I also still have 1 Electrum left.
I mean, this could be an investment in us as a group, because...
And I also have like a lot of platinum. Well, maybe not a lot of platinum, but I have 13 platinum.
I think it's probably a good idea to get something that will let us see Ponto.
You have that. You just click it and
Or
Wait,
like
The statue.
we have different like. Don't we have like
Yeah.
2 different ways of tracking Ponto? Like we had Talos' thing, then we also have like, wasn't there like something else that we gave him? Like a teddy bear or something?
It was like a figurine.
There's the figurine.
But-
I don't remember the
Yeah,
teddy
it's
bear, but
just the
I remember the
figurine.
figurine.
Okay.
I think it would be good to also have a visual in case of stalking and attacking, if you know what I mean.
Visions
I
of
have no
skin
idea what you're
snatchers.
talking about.
What
I
was
mean,
that,
yeah,
Gemma?
I don't. Sorry, what did you say, Drawful?
I said visions of skin
Ponto.
snatchers.
Oh, true. It's multifunctional. I didn't even think of that, but I think maybe if we as a group pool cash together for this, I think it would be a good thing to have.
I'll spare an
That does
Electrum.
seem
So
good.
that's 100.
I'll spare Electrum. I'll spare the rest of the platinum for it then.
How much is still needed?
I have 63 gold.
And it's 100.
Well,
It
it's
costs
like-
120.
Yeah, between
so-
between Talus and Gunther, it's like all paid for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Who's gonna
course.
hold on to it?
We have a bag of
I
holding.
can. Oh, sorry. What'd you say, Ben?
I said we have a bag of holding.
I know, but
yeah.
what I mean is who's gonna whip it out when we need it.
Right.
I can do it. Guess
Okay.
I'll be the light keeper.
Thank you.
Alright. It is a lantern of revealing.
So, Tom, you still want that scroll?
I mean it's I don't know if it's, no offense, Henri, but I'm not sure if it's worth the gold.
Oh, the Electrum?
The scroll of
The scroll, the imaginary.
Oh,
the imaginary hole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my scrolls said the same amount based on spell potency.
I understand that, and I think it's important that you charge your worth, but what I mean is I don't think I am going to need it worth 50 gold, if you
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Mr. Henry, I have a question.
Sure.
So you can pull magical items out of the orb. Have you never pulled out another pair of shoes?
Yeah, it was what I was thinking as well.
Oh, I don't use my own stock.
I mean, perhaps we could pull out a pair of shoes for you and, pay for it. Just as a gesture,
Yeah, you didn't have to do that. I'm alright. I'm used to it all these years.
Alright, fair enough.
But thank you, though. Gives a smile. Anything else I can help you with?
Isn't there a pair of boots that allows you to have advantage on stealth rolls?
Boots of Elvenkind.
Boots
I
of
believe.
Elvenkind.
Are they are they expensive?
I think those are uncommon. Boots of Elvenkind. Yeah, so they'd be the same price as the bag of holding and the lantern. They'd be
Okay.
120.
Alright. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. If you ever have any other needs, feel free to come back by.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Actually, you're all adventurers, right?
You could say that, yeah.
Tell you what, if you could do a bit of a favour for me, I could give you a discount.
All
What
right.
would that favor be?
So I don't know if you've any plans to go down beneath the surface for anything, but I have a friend down there. I'd like you to deliver a package for me.
Is it drugs?
No, it's an orb.
Is it a body
actually.
part? Oh. Another orb?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
And if you could do that for me, I'll give you all a permanent discount.
You know, kind of a coincidence. We are actually eventually heading down there ourselves. So, I'm pretty sure we could. It's on the way.
All right. Yeah. So, the fella I need you to deliver it to, he's a low scoring man. Very wolf-like. Lives beneath the surface. He lives in. Let me look at the map actually, so I can get you the name of the city. Let's see maps.
What does Henry have fangs? What species is he? Or
He's a shifter.
okay.
Yeah. So if you could deliver it to Moorshine, he lives there. His name's Toby.
Right, Toby. All right. We'll see what we can do.
All right. I'll get it for you. And you see, he steps into the back room for a moment. You hear him kind of rummage around for a sec before coming back with a wrapped package.
All right.
But yeah, if you can do that for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Discounts in order if you do.
Excellent. Tell me, is there any sort of urgency on that?
No, there's no urgency. Just whenever you can. The orb is actually to help him see. He has a peculiar curse on him. You can't quite see, and no artificial eyes have been able to work. So I've been working with a friend to essentially make a solution, which is the orb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he will hand over the package. It's not too big. It is about the size of a tennis ball.
Cool. I will add it to Barney's backpack.
All right. Oh, anything else I can help you folks with?
Oh, potions of healing?
Yeah, we'll sell those as well. For the minor ones, I'll sell those for 25 a piece.
Toss a slide over Electrum. It's like, I'll take 4.
All right. And he will get you those 4 potions of healing. These ones would heal
Thank
for 2d4 plus 2.
Excellent.
Alright, do any of us have anything else we need?
think I'm done.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
so.
tap.
I believe so.
I'm ready to kick some
Yes,
butt.
sir.
Alright, where we off to? You wanna go see Pom's family?
Yeah. I mean, did we tell, I can't remember from last session, did we tell my family I was gonna go?
So I don't think so. I don't remember.
I think I might have said something in the stands that we were just on our way to pass through or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to send any kind of message to have them sweep up because I know her family would be upset if guests came and the house wasn't swept.
Yeah, I'd say you definitely
Send
gave
them a
them
little tweet.
some kind of notification that you guys might be by, and they of course
Yeah,
know
I
that
think the idea.
you're close by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the idea was floated, but not like saying we'd be stopping by or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, maybe just to be safe, my expedited ink is now range, like infinite range, right?
Yep. As long as you're on the same plane of existence.
Features. Other special. There we go. Cool. Okay. I think she'll send her family a quick note that lets them know we're gonna be inbound, and I don't know how long it is to travel there from here.
I'd say it's about 30 minutes or so, give or take.
Okay. Quick sweep. Quick sweep. All right. Let's get going.
Ooh.
Alright.
Travel safe,
so-
folks.
Sounds good.
Oh, thank you.
All right. And yeah, you all are able to head out of Enri's shop and begin your way. Did we want to take our break? Or is everyone good? I'll
I
leave it
would
up
like
to you
a
guys.
break.
All right.
Just like 5 minutes.
Seems good.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Good
Chat,
to me.
chat, we will be right back. We'll leave the BRB screen on and we're going to take a quick break.
Thank you.
See you soon.
All right, chat. We are back. So,
Hello.
let's see.
Hello.
You all depart from Henry's shop and begin making your way out of the city. And I imagine Palm is leading the way.
Yes.
All right.
And she is pointing out every bush and tree she recognizes in an effort to look like she knows something about tourism. I don't know, like tour guiding. What's the word for when you're a tour guide? Guiding?
I think it's just tour guide.
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
guide.
makes sense.
I mean, like the thing you do would be guiding, I guess.
Yeah.
She's showing us all of the best spots that she made like 5-minute forts when she was a kid.
And that tree house was built when I was 12. Yeah. It's a very scenic route.
Yeah. As you're kind of making your way out of the city, more towards the coast of Varosa, as you guys are walking, make me a survival check since you were leading the way.
I also wanted to know, are there any cool herbs that I can point out to Candles?
Let's see. Yes, one you'd be familiar with is one that grows near the shoreline. It would be this kind of purplish root, which you would know is kraken root.
Mm.
And you know that it can be used in medicines because it tends to strengthen the effects of whatever it's put in.
Nice.
At the cost of adding kind of a salty taste to it.
Interesting. Alright, Candles. Look at this cool herb. Oh, my survival check is 14, by the way.
All right. 14. So yeah, you're able to kind of lead everyone around, showing these landmarks and pointing out the kraken route to Candles. And as you guys are walking about, you swear you hear what sounds like a distant, not a scream, but like a worried yelp.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Wonder
Sounded
what-
like
what-
something getting hurt.
Yeah, we should probably check that
Wonder
out.
if it's tasty.
Can we tell where it came from?
It seemed to come from the direction you're heading.
Oh no. Okay, let's hurry.
Right.
Let's see. So you all pick up the pace a bit, heading in that direction.
Can I send Crow ahead?
Sure. Are you
Okay,
gonna
I
kind
will.
of wait as Crow kind of surveys, or are you gonna keep pressing on?
I mean, he flies way faster than we can run, I think, so
Okay.
we'll probably just keep going.
So yeah, you.
Hunto's gonna
see-
use his ring to turn invisible.
Yeah, you see Ponto disappear.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Shit, already?
We're taking that away if he misuses it, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know if it's ethical to steal from him, but
I mean, it's
Not
not
steal.
ethical. It's not stealing. It's just putting him on punishment. He's being grounded.
Yeah.
he's 40 years old.
Yeah, and if he's
See?
gonna act like that, then he's gonna act. If he's gonna act like a kid, then we're gonna treat him like a kid.
Wait, how old is everybody here?
Barney is 25.
I'm 19.
York is
26.
also 19.
Sorry, grounding like the old man of the group.
Yeah, Gunther's
Right.
just 42, 44
By
or something.
counting all our ages together, we've determined that we are older than Ponto, and therefore can ground him. You know, as a unit.
Unified group.
Yeah.
We've unionized against Ponto.
It takes a village to raise a Ponto.
Amazing.
The council will decide your fate,
Amen.
Ponto.
Okay, wait, my family could be dying. We should stop giggling. Come on, let's go.
And
We're all just bantering while.
Crow returns and lands on your shoulder palm. Leonin and corpse.
Oh,
That can't be good.
oh no. Okay. Show us where.
He points with his beak. And
Lead us there, you silly bird.
yeah, he'll fly and lead you. And
It'd be nice to Crow.
after a bit of walking, you see that there is a larger Leonin man who's standing over a corpse. He looks horrified and a little ill at the sight of it. But you see this gentleman.
What was that?
You see this gentleman.
Oh. Ah, there's art of him. Cool.
This is just gonna be an Ace Attorney case. He actually did not kill that guy, and we have to prove it in court.
That would actually be an amazing
Objection!
kind of
Oh,
like
sorry.
a one shot for the campaign.
I've had to do that.
You see him up ahead. He looks like he is both shocked at something and equally trying to keep himself from getting sick looking at this corpse.
Do I dare to ask who the corpse is?
So the corpse, I'd say make an investigation check.
So it's not my family.
Yeah, it's not your family.
Well,
Okay, that's actually what I was getting at, but I will do. Oh, that's an 8 on the dice. That's not good.
well, it's hard to identify under all that old off merch.
That's really funny, actually. That was an 8 on the dice plus 1, so not very high.
Very human-esque. You're not really sure what species they could be. They could be a human or they could be something similar, but they look very mutilated. There are deep gashes across the torso that seem to go around to the back. There seems to be a big, puncture wound through the torso as well, just a giant chasm. They're laying in kind of a pile of blood that it's mostly sank into the grass, has been kind of absorbed into the grass. Whatever did this looks like it tore them up, whatever happened.
Holy shit.
What gods are they that I can use as a swear word? Because saying Jesus Christ in this scenario wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Johnson Price.
By accident.
What in Heslin's name?
So, does it look like there are eggs in the chest cavity? Sorry to ask, but puncture wound always makes me think eggs.
Maggots.
Not
I know.
eggs, but you see what look to be sprouts of the start of a plant. At first glance, it looks like that's just the grass underneath peeking through that crevice, but it looks as though some kind of plant life is growing on the wound itself and inside of it.
Are we grossed out by this, or is the guy?
I will leave that up to you. But he looks at you all as you approach, and he kind of lifts his hands up. I didn't do it.
Yeah, Palmer's gonna give him a look like,
What? Why?
you do this.
What
What
happened here?
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
Ponto hidden, but insightful.
What did Ponto get?
Alright, that's a 12 plus 6, so 18.
He doesn't. He looks like he's being sincere, although he is very kind of shaken up by the situation. You can tell.
Can I try to identify the plants that are in the wound?
Yeah, go for it. I would say make a nature check.
Oh. It's going to be a 17.
So with a 17, looking at them, they don't look like any plant you've ever seen before. But something, while you're not necessarily able to identify what they are, they seem odd. They seem like they're absorbing the blood that's lingering.
Well, that can't be good.
That's horrifying.
DM, do you mind if I take about 10 minutes to prepare last rites?
Go for it.
Sir, do you know what happened here? Do you know this person?
You were someone I just met, and we were walking, and I remember feeling really sleepy, and when I woke up, I was next to the corpse.
Do you feel sick?
A little.
Like you were drugged?
No, just I'm a little squeamish.
I see.
Understandable. This is quite a grisly scene.
Looking at the corpse, does it look like the was the chest wound from like inside, or did something from the outside punch in, or did something burst
It
out?
looked as though it came from the outside and burst in.
Nectar could just get these headaches, you see. Okay. When you say you just met, do you mean like today or?
Yeah. I was looking for the way to Sweek, and I met someone. They were on the shore, and they said they were also going there. So we traveled together, and then that happened. And we known them for about an hour.
Do you know if this kind of thing happens often here?
I don't know. I'm not from around here.
It's not going to disturb the last rites if I try to harvest some of the blood plants, is it?
I don't think it should.
It wouldn't. You'd be able to.
Okay.
Okay, so don't mind Candles. She's just digging through his chest cavity.
Are there signs of a struggle?
Let's see. Would there be? No, actually.
Sorry, what's your name, sir?
I'm Howie.
Right. I'm Barney. These are my friends, Pom, Ponto, Two Candles, Gunther, and Talos. You said you've only known him for an hour, yeah?
Yeah, I met him on the shore.
I wonder what could have done this.
I
I'm
feel
so
like
glad
we
Ponto's
should.
included.
I feel like we should. If we could carry this body to town, I think we need to get this person to some kind of. I don't know if this world has morgues.
You'd be able to get him to like a graveyard or a mortuary.
Because I was thinking it's probably not going to be great for his family if we just buried him right here. Like, we could do last rites, but then not inter the body. We could just take it for his family, like, to be notified and that kind of thing.
I could go with you. I feel partially responsible.
All right. Do you remember anything else besides just being sleepy? Sound or smell?
My nose was feeling kind of tingly.
Is that
I just thought
feeling
it was-
still there?
No, I just thought it was allergies.
Are you allergic to things?
For some plants I am.
Which ones?
A lot of them actually. I'm allergic to lavender. Most like wildflowers.
So pollen.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, we could use a hand with the remains.
Yeah.
He looks, his eyes get wide at the thought of touching the corpse.
I mean, like, maybe we could use this cloak to carry the body.
Oh, yeah, I have a spare. I have some cloth, maybe, that could work.
That could be good. Do I see any, or do any of us see any blood or plant sap or something on him? Does he look like soiled at all from a fight, maybe, or something dying nearby?
Howie or the
Howie.
Howie looks fine. He doesn't look like he has any blood or anything on him.
Interesting. Mom is on the case.
So now we just have to explain how his fingerprints got on the murder weapon.
Okay, so I guess we could mark this spot for whoever wants to come investigate what there is to see, and just take the body with us into town.
Oh. Talos is gonna crouch down onto the ground, touch it, and use Echoes of the Past.
Ooh.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So history check.
I forgot you could do that.
I did too. Ooh, that's good. History, that is a 17.
Okay, so in doing this, Talos, you can see that this gentleman that was walking with Howie, as you could see them before they were destroyed by whatever this thing was, they appeared to be in Asmar. They were walking with Howie. You can see them walking from the shore, as Howie described, and as they are kind of passing along a more thick part of the woods here, you can see that Howie starts to kind of scratch his nose, as does the man that's with him. And then you see the two of them collapse. Howie falls into a bush, and the man collapses about where he is. You can see descending down from the trees are these, what at first looked like more trees, but they're alive and moving. They appear to be, it's like if you took a tree and you gave it, if its roots kind of moved the way spider legs did.
Gross. But very cool mental image.
And it walks over to this Asimar that's laying there in the open, and you see its branches kind of sharpen, and you can see that the trunk of the tree, like the center of it, opens up, revealing several jagged teeth on the inside. And launching out of it is this large vine-like thing. It grabs up this corpse and pulls it in. And you can see the vine pierces through the body. And as it kind of pulls them in,
Holy shit.
it closes like a coffin. And after a moment or so, you can see it looks like it's chewing, and then it spits out what you all see now is that corpse before it hovels off.
That's horrific.
Do I get the direction in which it hovers off?
It headed north.
And we're going.
You all were heading southeast.
I guess.
He'll come out of the vision and just share everything.
Wow, that is horrific.
Wait, so it didn't attack me because I was in the... Oh, that makes sense.
Probably hidden, yeah. Or purely
How
by
do you-
chance.
How do you mean? Do you know what this is?
I've never heard of anything like that, but it sounds scary. I'm kind of glad I didn't
Oh
see it.
yeah,
Could
grisly.
could a tree spider thing be anything that I've heard stories about?
I'd say make I'll take either a nature or an arcana check.
Could I
Okay.
help from being a storyteller?
Yeah.
All right.
Ponto's gonna reach out to Barney telepathically and go, eat? Question mark?
Oh my god.
Right.
So that's going to be a 26.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
This is... You've heard of a kind of rare species of these creatures called spriggans. This is a corpse spriggan. It is a very violent type of plant life that feasts on flesh. And you would know also with 26 that it's possible that this thing also stole his soul.
Oh my god.
Holy.
It essentially chewed him up, stole his soul, and left what was left.
I always knew the soul was in the liver. I was kind of worried
So-
that it was harvesting organs to make, like, weird clone tree people,
Weirdly enough, I was thinking the same thing.
right?
One of
Harvesting
us.
organs to sell them on the black market.
It's got an eBay account.
Yeah.
Elf Bay.
Something, a bit of a fun fact you would also know is that when these things die, they become actual trees, and sometimes when people are chopping down said trees, they find corpses inside them.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
love that, actually. That is such
That's-
great
That's
world building.
that's horrifying, and I
Tight,
love that.
but terrifying.
I would watch that movie. God, can you imagine, like, these people cutting lumber in a forest and finding all these corpses inside the trees?
That's-
Holy shit.
That's some.
Can you
some
imagine
gen-
that being like a normal thing for them?
That happened in
That's some-
Sleepy
Oh, another
Hollow.
one.
That's some.
Hey,
I've
guys,
read
I
that
found
No Sleep
Jeremy.
story I've read that No Sleep story. They found that skull in the tree.
That's some Junji Ito shit right there.
Somebody hit him up.
Um, Barney says to Ponto, "No, please don't."
I'm
After
not
all,
sure, but that sounds like it might be a Spriggan.
I don't think I'm familiar.
She's just going to relay that that information that she knows. They like eating people and may steal souls.
If Howie could look more terrified, he definitely does.
Do you know if the souls are ever recovered? Like, if we kill them, does the soul go free?
From what you would know
Um,
about that candle, the soul that's absorbed just makes it stronger, and it would be fleeting with it when it dies. There's not really any documentation of them being recovered.
So
I
they
believe
just
so. At
cease
least,
to exist.
if nothing else, it would be released, I suppose.
Hmm.
Uh,
But would it be
That's
free
not.
to go where it should be going instead of being just nothing?
That's a bit beyond my area of expertise.
Fair.
follow up. Do you know if the body that it was stolen from can become undead?
That I'd say you would be aware of that information too, with the 26 on your roll. That body would be able to become an undead. However, without a soul, it would only last for so long. Because without a soul, without an attachment to the weave, that body slowly dies.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll share that as well.
Well, in that case, I can at least, if you all are okay with that, I can prevent it from becoming undead for the next few days. Or we can place a name on this gentleman here, so we can at least give him some parting words.
Right.
It is your choice, though.
Don't suppose he gave you his name there. Harry.
He said his name is Victor. From what he told me, he was going into the city to see some, he's visiting the magic shop there, I think.
Right.
In that case, I'll make sure that it doesn't become undead then. I guess we should go from there.
Go, please.
But yeah, Gunther will go on and touch it and sanctify the body.
All right. You are able to perform this ritual of last rites on the body.
I can help, however I can. What are you all gonna do?
Right. So, I suppose we're going to be tracking this thing. I mean, it's not like we're in any rush to be somewhere. And I think the least we could do is, help out. It's especially if a person's soul is trapped inside of one of those creatures.
Well, especially if they're spreading out. It came from north, so if they're spreading out around this area, that can definitely become a problem for any travelers.
Or it could, become a problem for Verosa. And
Pom,
by extension, Pom's family.
Speaking of your mom and your brother, they left town, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been worried about this whole time.
Also, do these that's a good question. Do these tend to be like solitary hunters, or are there good odds that there's more than one hanging around?
Is there a grove?
What's the creatures?
You would know that there are definitely multiple. Like, they're not the most common thing, but they sometimes gather in groups to go after large targets or to go after other groups.
Oh, fuck.
I think we should hurry on into town so I can check on my family.
Right.
Are they the opposite way though?
Yeah,
Well,
we can
they're-
come
you-
back.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to check to make sure they're okay. If they're not, then that's a sign we need to go after these things more so.
Yeah, I mean, we will anyway, but yeah.
Ponto
It will
will
be better if you
reappear.
don't, if we aren't pursuing Spriggan while distracted by worry.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ponto has a good idea.
Who said that?
Tonto. Like, we can't see him. His voice is the same.
He pops out of invisibility.
Of course, I'm sorry.
Howie
I don't know why I
yelps.
didn't think of that.
Don't worry. Got a new toy to play with. Bring him
What if-
invisibility.
What if Ponto goes out and finds them? Yeah, and then finds everyone else again.
What? Out on your own?
Oh yeah, see, my little ring turned me invisible.
What if they don't
Are
need eyes
you-
to see you? They're plants.
Or, you know, what if they find you and capture you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ponto.
that
It
is
sounds,
another thing.
yeah, it sounds a bit dangerous to be going out on your own. Maybe there might be more of them.
How about when we
Not to-
come back, you can scout ahead, being invisible?
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
thinking about it, I
you-
really wanted to see your family.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go invisible. There's no guarantee that the trees around us right now aren't
Oh,
these.
yeah. Sorry, I was laughing at chat, not the situation.
With these Ponto, at least we'll be able to track it.
They're headed south.
My goodness.
So you were told that the one was heading north.
And we're heading southeast. I think
Yeah.
family check first, drop off corpse, and then come back.
Is your family gonna be okay with a corpse being dropped off?
I mean, it's not the first. Yes, they'll be fine.
Okay. I'm not judging.
Alright. Not going to question that at all.
Am I confusing my character's backstories? Wait. Hang on.
We don't have time to unpack that right now.
I don't know. I mean, it's just the
One
difference
of-
between Palm and Ursula.
No, Palm and Bramble, whose family are pirates.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll go with you. I just feel guilty that I feel like I could have helped. And this poor man died.
I'm
You
sure
couldn't have
there's-
done anything.
Yeah.
It's a
I
miracle
don't-
that you survived.
Honestly, and you were asleep, so
Yeah, don't let that survivor's guilt get the better of you. We will avenge this person.
Candles. This is. I don't know if this is in your expertise either, but do you by any chance know what type of substance they inhaled or anything that Tellus was talking about? Just in case we get hit by that.
That is a good question. Is there like a specific kind of substance that they use to knock people out?
Talos, you, it wouldn't have been visible to you, but I would say, with your general knowledge on nature and stuff, Candles, you would know that it might have been some kind of spores. Maybe some kind of spores that put them to sleep, that they inhaled.
Yeah. Well, it would most likely be some kind of spore, but I'm afraid that I haven't ever worked with anything harvested from a Spriggan, so I couldn't say anything more than just speculation.
That is more information than we need. Thank you so much. Still. Yeah, so let's, I guess let's go and get out of here.
All right. His palm continuing to lead the way to Sweetwater.
Yes. Yeah, she is hurrying along.
Yeah, so you all make haste, continuing your way to Sweetwater. And you can see, as you're nearing the edge of town, what looks to be smoke.
Oh god. What now? Alright. Does it look like it's coming from the center of town?
Yeah, it's coming from more of the center of town.
Okay. And her home, if I remember correctly, is not quite in the center. It's more like a...
I think you said it was on
It's like a
hillside.
It's a homestead kind of vibe, so it's more like out of town. So I think she'll want to head to her house first, and then go check out the smoke.
So yeah, heading over to your house, you head inside, and Thatch is inside, and they'll walk over. Hey, we weren't expecting you so soon. That was quick.
Yeah, we have some cause for concern. Is Mom okay?
Yeah, she's fine. I think she's in town. There was an attack and some disappearances.
Oh god. Look, we have this body who was killed by the Spriggan on the way in. By the way, your road has Spriggans.
Spriggan crossing.
Slow Spriggans. Sorry, my dog is chasing a bug. I just want to make sure it's not going to sting him. Okay, no, it's just a huge ant. So we, the smoke changes things. I was gonna go right back out and look for this brigand, but look, can we put the body in the spare room? Just, get a couple of old towels. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Or we could put it like behind the barn, maybe.
Okay. Is that gross cat still in there?
Yeah.
You know it's gonna eat the eyeballs.
I'll see if I can get rid of it. I'll grab the broom.
Okay. Alright, I think Pom will take people over to the barn and try and cat-proof the corpse.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
You're able to kind of wrap it up a bit tighter with the tarp that Howie provided.
Okay.
It's kind of a pity we had to sort of see your town under these circumstances. But yeah, we can help out in any way we can.
Yeah, it's not the cat party members we need to worry about here.
Ironically.
I keep trying to be serious because it's such a serious situation, but it's just so funny playing with you guys. What were we doing?
You're doing
Going
great.
to town, yes. So I was worried about my mom, so we were going to go check that out, and the body is now in the barn, hopefully not getting gnawed on by the cat or Ponto.
Ponto will not eat this body. Barney said no.
Thank you, Ponto.
I don't think that's too... Okay.
Okay, let's go find my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so heading to the center of town, where the smoke is coming from. As you get closer, you can see where the smoke might have been coming from, as there is, similar to the creature that Talos described in the vision. It looks pretty much identical. It is currently emitting embers, and smoke is rising into the air, and you can see that it's beginning to take root and form a very gnarled-looking tree in the center of town.
Well, that can't be good.
Well, it seems like they may have taken care of the situation if it's, turning into a tree.
And
They may have taken care of one, but The one that Talos saw was heading in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, Palm, your mother
Ooh,
comes
I
over.
wonder if there's anything inside.
Feel free to check.
There's nothing inside, Ponto. Don't touch it.
Oh, you mean, oh, right. The secret hidden candy at the center of the tree.
Why?
Sorry, I mean, there's nothing in the tree, Ponto.
Palm, your mother comes over. Oh, Pomegranate, you alright? There's a lot that happened this morning. As you can clearly see, she points to the tree.
Yeah, it seems to be exciting times in town. I'm so glad you're okay.
Yes, I wasn't here for much of what happened. Me and Thatch were, getting ready to get up to go tend to the farm, and...
There's a body in the spare room.
Okay.
Never mind, what?
We were getting ready to tend to all of that, and then we heard some screaming, and then there was a fire, and there was a bunch of moving trees all going that way, and she points north. And
so there's a group of them.
it took...
That unfortunately makes sense.
They seem to take two of the priests in town. We don't know if they're going to be okay.
Did they ingest them? Or just grab them?
And she'll look around. James, you saw it happen, right? And coming over is a... coming over is a tiefling. He kind of scratches his chin. I think they just kind of wrapped vines around them. I don't think it, ate them or anything.
They might still be alive. We are gonna have to pay attention to this immediately.
Yeah. I think the quicker we get there, the better.
To be sure, I don't know how long the Spriggans will take.
Yeah.
From what I
At least we have
know,
a direction.
they were heading north, and I remember seeing quite a few of them near Green Peak.
Okay, so when you get home, could you? And are there a lot of dead bodies around, or not really?
No, it looks like the only possible casualties were the ones that were taken.
Okay, so she's gonna just ask her mom to get in touch with a local mortician, I guess would be the term.
Yeah.
Because there is indeed a body in the spare room, and I did tell Thatch to put towels, but you know how he is.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that as soon as I get back.
Thanks, Mom.
This whole experience is awful. Shame too, because one of the two priests, it was priest, the main one, and his son in training. I don't know what they want with priests, though.
Well, they eat souls.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of them real good.
Okay. I thought you were trying to spare Pom's mom the details, and then Pom was just like, yeah, they eat souls.
Yep. Kennels was just cut off from being just like, well, mostly they just eat people.
So I think we need to go and pay attention to this. Don't worry about us. We're capable and used to fighting together.
Okay, well, be safe, and we'll... if you all are coming back after, I'll prepare something nice to eat. I don't know how long it'll be, so I'll make separate plans for breakfast or dinner, or lunch, I guess.
Thanks, Mom.
You know what? I could probably help out with that. Don't you worry. As long as I'm a cook, you see. But yeah, once we get back, then we can talk about this.
He is a
Sounds,
very
Go,
good
go, go,
cook.
sounds good. I will start getting to work on that. Good luck and be safe, all of you.
Right.
Mom,
Yes,
maybe no chicken beaks for the foreigners, you know?
got it. No chicken beats.
Wait, what? Before we go, I'll ask our Leonin guest here. Are you much of a fighter?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can fight.
Cool. Well then,
That was a very good
let's-
question, actually.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, but yeah, then let's go.
Right. Tell us. Better prepare that fire rune, yeah?
Which one?
Anything to set trees on fire.
Oh, actually, Kendall, do you know what kind of creature these brigands are? Are they like?
Candle, you know that they are plants.
Yeah, they're primarily plants.
Ah, dang. I mean, I need time to inscribe the fire rune. It should be fine. Should be fine.
How much time you need?
I think. It's,
I forget
So
if
it's
you
like-
can do it on a short rest.
I can change him on a long rest. It doesn't say how long
Let me see.
it takes.
Scribing runes. Vanishes if you lose knowledge of it. You can change which runes. I'm gonna say if you're replacing a rune, I would say that you can do it on a short rest. I don't see a reason not to. You just have to
Alright,
be aware that I guess the way to balance it out is if you invoke the rune you're replacing, you wouldn't be able to invoke the new one, but otherwise, yeah, you could replace them on a short rest.
Yeah, if we take a minute, I can scribe Ild on my sword, or I can put it on someone else's.
All right.
I mean, probably be best suited for your sword because you hit the hardest between all of us.
He kind of like gets a little flustered. I don't think that's entirely true, but sure. Funny enough, he does have it attuned, so I can just add that on.
If you're going to go up against some trees, I should maybe figure out what spells I want to use.
Sure.
Good idea.
DM, I have a question here.
Sure.
So, last person I touched was the corpse. I know the soul is out of there now, but would sheer sight work on that to where I could see the brigand that ingested that soul of the Asmir, the Victor?
That's a very good question. I would say yes, because parts of the corpse's body is in this brigand.
Oh man.
just a few chunks here and there, scattered about.
I would say
I'll let
it's
the
kind
others
of
know.
a split vision. So you see your vision split in half to where you see the larger corpse, and you can see the bits of it that are in the brigand.
Ugh.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's gonna allow me to see where the Spriggan was going or where they're at, but so that might not work right how I want it to intend.
It seems mostly dark and every now and then you can see a crack letting in some light, and you can see just barely every now and then the outside of the Spriggan. And it appears to be in what looks to be some kind of temple, although you can't make out a lot of the details.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let the others know about that and say, any idea of a temple that's in that area? You all?
Would I know about this?
Yes. Tom, you would know that there is an abandoned temple to the north called Green Peak.
Green Peak.
You
It's
know
gotta
that
be there.
it originally belonged to a sect of cultists a long time ago.
Were they called Herbalife?
No, but that is very good.
Were they green?
Wait, you guys have Herbalife
they-
too?
It's a cursed phenomenon that spans across multiverses.
You would know that cult was called the Blood Brotherhood.
Okay. I will relay this information, and I assume she knows more or less how to get there.
Yeah, you know that it's up north. There is a lake of blood that you would pass on the way.
Oh my! Wow. Local scenery.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
handy landmark.
Edgy.
Lake of blood, like similar to Talus's vision from down when we were in the depths.
It's like that, but a lot smaller.
Ah,
Could be related.
Yep.
Before we go, I just want to get my hands on some fuel and a way to light it.
I
I'm
would
just trying
say
to go
that's
all
something
Salem.
you could definitely ask around for some oil. So a lot
Like a
of
hardware store or something.
yeah, and you would know that a lot of folks in town have oil lanterns, so it wouldn't be something hard to get.
I would acquire a jug or two of lantern oil and a lit torch.
All right, yeah, you're able to do that easily enough. Seeing that you all are going after the priests that were taken, people are more than happy to help out. And lend you some supplies.
Wait, to burn them or to bring them back?
Well, to deal with the problem that took them.
Okay. It's like, are these priests popular or the town kind of hate them?
Also, I don't think you'd need a lit torch because I have Druidcraft. I can basically snuff out or create like a spark.
That's useful, but I do feel kind of cool carrying a lit torch to a bunch of trees. I mean, business.
Well, you can carry the. I can just like light it for you with the spell.
Yeah.
You cantrip.
Okay, fine.
The rule of
Gee.
cool.
You just need some pitchforks.
Torches and pitchforks.
Try to make this a Salem witch trial here.
Rise up against the trees.
These bastards are actually
One last thing. Do you mind if I used my hearth place to give some fiery resolve to folks?
Yeah, go for it.
I will rouse them to that we will be victorious, and I'll also encourage. What's our Leonin guest name again?
Howie.
Howie. I'll also encourage
Like
him. Just let him know. Wait. Oh wait. What were you about to say, TK?
I was gonna say like Howie Mandel.
Eden told you his last name. His full name is Howard Glass.
Howitz? Okay. I'll
Howard.
encourage him. Just say, look. Ah. Oh, okay.
Howard.
Howard. Yeah, he told you his full name is Howard Glass, but he goes by Howie.
We have had a newsreader called Scott for the longest time.
Yeah, he was a TV presenter.
TV presenter. I just always thought it was hilarious that his parents named him Scott twice.
So,
Scott
like,
Square.
I don't know. That's kind of mean.
Scotty do.
Just, I don't know, like when you think about naming your precious child, just why would you call him Scott?
So I can put the fire rune on my sword. I have the enemy rune too, so I can put that on another weapon if someone wants it. It's gonna like have the effect against plants, but it'll at least make your weapon like a +1.
I mean,
Awesome.
it's the two other melee fighters, either me or Gunther.
Right, just whoever wants it.
You can take it, Barney. I got I at least got some Searing Smite.
I
I can
can
use
breathe
that.
fire.
Also, since these got, I don't know if they're necro type of thing, but I mean I got Divine Smite as well, so
Nice.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, we can inscribe that rune on Butcher Block.
So yeah, okay. So it'll be on Taiki, and then the enemy room will be on Butcher Block. So you got a +1/+1 sword till that changes.
Cool.
All right. You all do anything else before you head out?
Yeah, since it's a short rest, can I try to do a rush job on the remainder of my training with the aromatic powder?
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Okay. That is going to come to 21.
All right, yeah. With that, you're able to spend the bit of time while everyone prepares to get the formula down, and you are now able to use aromatic powder.
Awesome. So that prevents being put to sleep by magical means. So hopefully that will cover weird Spriggan spores.
That's awesome.
Nice.
thank you.
Very
I
nice.
just hope it will be enough.
That's a good preparation. All right.
And also, guys, don't forget to add a d6 to or at least have 1d6 since I gave you some resolve.
Yeah.
I think I would also like to cast, or do you cast Chronicles? What do you call it when you use them?
Yeah, you awaken them. Similar
Yes.
concept.
I will awaken my Lurker in the Fog feature, which now that I am allowed to get to pick people to be accepted from being in the fog, like you can see through it, I think will be useful for us to approach in case there's a bunch of them outside.
All right.
So it's a 30-foot cube of fog. And it heavily obscures the area it's in.
It's a very ominous visual of this 30-foot cloud of fog rolling in.
Nice.
Maybe because if they're tree-like, maybe they'll just think, a nice drink of water.
Yes, refreshing. Death.
Actually, I have never used this while moving. Can it move with me, or is it
Yes,
something
it
that you
moves with
cast? Okay. Okay, great. I'll
Just walking Silent Hill.
Yeah.
I hope these trees are very afraid of what they see coming. Because it's like torches and fog and yeah.
Yeah. Any other
I'm just thinking if that.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you're good. It's not important.
Anyone else have any other preparations to make?
And I'll go ahead and just use my my therapeutic index gift to spend a resolve point and get an aromatic powder.
All right.
He's primed.
Hell yeah.
She's ready to set shit on fire.
Lady off to my own
This
pot.
girl is on fire.
This tree is on fire.
Alright, are we ready to go?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sorry. I keep getting like giggly, but it's just because I'm having fun playing with you guys.
Hell yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
And not because there's like big trees stealing priests and shit. Like it's such a like somber situation. I'm just like tee, let's go.
And we're just vibing. Tee, let's go. I mean, you could always be in like the Ponto mindset of everything is edible and nothing really has significant emotional weight right now.
Yeah, maybe she's
Bad.
entering some kind of revenge psychosis.
Yeah. As you all finish up your preparations and begin to set off for the north, I believe that's where we'll call today's session, and we'll pick up with the hunt for the Spriggans next session.
Heck yeah.
Hey!
We just gotta maybe write down what we did to prepare.
Yeah,
Write that down, write that down.
I'll try and put it all in the recap for you.
You are a saint, thank you.
Thank you.
thanks.
Is the 18th good for everyone for next session?
Yeah, it should be
should
good
be,
for
yep.
us.
How is it
Yes,
December
right.
next month?
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Don't
That's-
say it, man.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
18th,
No, you're
18th is
good.
good for me. The second after I will be at a con.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out when that time comes. But yeah, for the 18th, that'll be our next session. So chat will be back on the 18th, and Cry of the Bleeding Moon should be back this Friday. We didn't play yesterday because one of our players is at a convention this weekend. They'll be back, and we'll be able to hop back in then.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Chat,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you for
Everyone.
joining us. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next time.
Heck yeah.
Click that like and subscribe
yeah.
button.
Yeah, everyone needs to click that like and subscribe button.
Ring the bell.
And also thank you
But you-
for the gift subs. I appreciate it.
Put your ship
Oh, yeah.
names in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat, take it easy, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
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 Later.